Nairobi, the green city under the sun, is one of Africa's top travel destinations. As the beating heart of Kenya, Nairobi pulses with contrasts, diversity, and vibrancy. I do not have to visit every city in Africa to say that this is one of the best, especially because it can be enjoyed on any budget. That's why today I decided to show you what $20 will get me while I explore and enjoy the city for the day. I'm very good at overspending, so let's budget this money to make sure it doesn't happen. $20 today is about 2,910 shillings. So I'm going to put 1,000 for food, breakfast and lunch, 1,000 for shopping and entertainment, 910 for transportation. Transportation budget seems a bit low for the amount of things I want to do in one day. So I can predict lots of walking, a few matatus, a few balabodas, and maybe no Uber at all because Ubers are 200 plus a ride. I'm confident about 1,000 for food. I'm not sure about 1,000 for shopping and entertainment, but we will figure it out. You guys know I love to start my days with some form of physical exercise, but I couldn't find a gym that charges less than 700 shillings for a guest pass. It's actually a fair price, but it's almost 20% of my budget. So I just went jogging around my neighborhood and now I'm on my way to downtown. Alright guys, so we made it to downtown. The first thing that I like to eat in the morning are fruits, and we found this really nice fruit stand at the old bus station. Is that the name? It has that building that I love. I think it's so beautiful. I still don't know what's the name of that building, so if you know what it's called, let me know. I think this is one of the least chaotic places in downtown. You can just come here. There are buses around. There are some beautiful matatus actually, but all I want is to have some fruits so that I can start my day the right way. Guys, I had my fruits. They were delicious. It's crazy how the pineapples here are so juicy. They remind me of the pineapples in Uganda. The fruits were just part one of my breakfast. We are still not done with breakfast. Part two is going to be a smocha, one of the most readily available snacks in the streets of Nairobi. This is going to be my second time having it. Hello, Jambo Sasa.
Sana mambo.
Mambo. What's your name?
My name is Patrick.
How long have you been making smochas?
1 year now.
You like eating smochas?
I do.
So now let's make my smocha. I want a sausage, I want a bit of kachumbari, an egg, but without the yolk because I don't like the boiled egg with the yolk. Alright guys, this is my smocha ready. Part two of my breakfast. Let me try it. Very nice. The chapati is very oily, but it's really nice. A must try anytime you come to Nairobi. Thank you. So right behind the smocha place, we found this place with juice full of delicious flavors. So can I have passion? Guys, they have a libido boosting juice. Any of you Nairobians or tourists who need a boosting in your libido, you know where to find it. Thank you. Thank you. So nice. Since we're downtown, I decided to find a shop in which I could buy my Kenyan passport. Here are some options. I hope these fit because my wrist is very skinny. I'm gonna take these off. I'm about to become Kenyan. So you just put it on like that?
Yes.
It doesn't stretch, huh?
No.
Then how? There you go. We got it in the end. Where's the lady? Mhm. As we were walking to find our boat Boda Boda in the River Road Durama Road junction, we got unlucky and had an encounter with these respectable police officers in blue uniform. One of the street guys heard me speak English, and I believe he told the police that I could be a good lead. They asked my Kenyan friend for his ID, and thank God he had it with him because they were really trying to find something wrong with him, and they didn't. So I became the target because I'm a foreigner and I wasn't carrying my passport to prove my identity. In my long career of traveling, a valuable lesson I've learned is to not carry my important documents everywhere, especially to a place like downtown where, honestly speaking, I could easily have my bag stolen, right? So I explained that to the officer. He said, "How come you bring your phone and you don't carry your passport?" I said, "Well, if someone steals my phone, I can buy a replacement phone. But if someone steals my passport, I instantly become an illegal immigrant. I have to go through a messy process of getting an emergency passport, and then I would have to leave the country." For them, this very logic and valid explanation was me being arrogant, and they threatened to take me to the police station because I was on the wrong side of the law and being arrogant. I told them it's okay, you can take me to the police station. And I said that because it would be a very interesting story time video, right? I was ready to go to jail for the content, guys. I was ready. Once again, they thought I was being arrogant for wanting to go to the police station. Everything that came out of my mouth was arrogance. They told me to stop talking and that my friend would tell me what to do. My Kenyan friend was speaking to them in Swahili, of course. So I'm sure you can all guess what they wanted, right? They wanted 10,000 shillings that my friend was able to negotiate down to 1,000 shillings. Yep, they just wanted lunch money. The same thing happens in Mozambique to me and to all of my tourist friends. They get stopped by the police, time is wasted, and at the end, they want the same thing. It's okay, I was happy to pay, leave that situation, and go back to filming this video. I only decided to share this story here just to raise awareness that this can happen if you're a tourist and you're not carrying your passport. And I'm sure if you're a local and you're not carrying your ID as well. Anyway, it's just a cautionary tale. Now let's go back to the good stuff. They realized it was easier to make me seem like a
You see the two ones, the two which we met first.
Yeah.
Yes, they were trying to make it look like
You are on the wrong.
yeah. The other one was actually saying that they should have just taken us to the station.
That would have been amazing for me. Because then I would start making calls to Ruto's friend. Welcome to our first budget entertainment of the day, museum. And that's a travel hack for all of you. Whatever city you are in this world, museums are usually very cheap, if not free. Not sure how this much is going to cost, but I'm pretty sure it's within the budget. Now, I want to ask Nairobians, how many of you are guilty of not visiting your own museum, guys? See, I'm going to have to go in and show you because I know you're watching. You don't come here. I'm going to do that for you today, even though in my hometown, I also don't visit museums. Two interesting things I learned whilst visiting the museum. Kenya and Uganda used to be one sole region called British East Africa. Maybe that's why there are shared tribes in Kenya and Uganda. I say this because I've met people from the Luo tribe in Uganda, and I know that Luo is also a tribe in Kenya. Do you have any more tribes in common? Let me know in the comments and correct me if I'm wrong. From what I understood, this was the common currency for the British East Africa, and I was shocked to see how big these notes were. Almost an A4 paper size. Imagine carrying millions of this. So many interesting things about the history of Kenya. Well, I have to come here with more time so that I can read everything and actually memorize all of this knowledge. It's a very beautiful museum, very, very well curated. I learned a lot. I'm getting hungry now. That smocha couldn't hold me for longer than this. I wonder if that sausage even has protein. Nutritionists watching this, let me know if the smocha sausage has any nutritional value. Now I need to eat something serious, a little bit heavy. What could that be? On my first and probably last Uber of the day. We're at City Market now. I was advised to come here for some nyamachoma, which is going to be my lunch. What? The restaurant of choice is Uni Eating House, and yeah, let's see what they have to offer. How is it? All right, so we are at the Nyamachoma place. It's so packed. I'm sure there's a lot of professionals that come here to have their lunch. Even though beef is my meat of choice, most restaurants only have the grilled goat meat. So I'm gonna have goat meat to get out of my comfort zone. And I'm also gonna have some kachumbari on the side, of course, because I love kachumbari. Don't even need to, so I'm gonna have to go with my hands, but I wash them. And then is it like this? Like that?
You have to pick it with the greens.
Oh, with the greens,
Yeah.
the hands. And then with this.
Yeah.
Nice one, the goat. Yo, so many fats. That's fine.
It's fine.
I'm done with the namachoma. First of all, I expected to get like a big piece of meat, not shredded goat. So that was a bit disappointing. And then our greens were a bit too dry. Like I needed some sort of soup to go with the ugali. The kachumbari was the best part. Sorry, but the kachumbari was my favorite part. And I was talking to my friend, and he suggested that next time I go to Kamaki for nyamachoma. I think I have to go to Kamaki to have a bit more of an improved experience. I'm sure. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Nothing, thank you. We're walking around CBD to our next and last location because the budget is gone, baby. There's no more money to do anything. Let's go to Central Park. So we've been walking around CBD or Uptown?
Yep, uptown.
Uptown for the past 20 minutes.
Okay.
Central Park and Uhuru Park are going through renovations, so we can go there. And I decided that we're going somewhere that might make me go over budget. Walking around Uptown is actually really, really pleasant because there's a lot of trees, it's not hectic. Probably one of the most beautiful areas of Nairobi. And we are almost arriving at our destination. There's no mayor. Government of the city of Nairobi. It's here.
Yep.
Yay! We are now approaching the 27th floor to end this day with a view.
27th floor.
Welcome to the 27th floor of KICC. Nothing better than such a beautiful view to end this beautiful day in which we overspent by a few hundreds. But who cares? This is what I came to Nairobi for. So with $20, I was able to get a bus ride, fruits, a smocha, juice, 2 bracelets, 2 motor rides, a museum entrance, an Uber ride, nyama choma, and the entrance to the KICC rooftop. I mean, almost. I went over budget by $3, but I forgive myself. Let me know how you would spend your $20 day in Nairobi, and I'll see you soon.